EA Games, the monster we created. EA Games have been around since 1982, publishing anything from sports games, RTS games, fighting games, first-person shooters, fucking you name it, they made it. They also have the rights to one of the biggest franchises of all time. And here's where they fucked it up. EA Games have been rated one of the worst gaming companies of all time, mainly for how poorly they treated their staff. Ridiculous work hours during a crunch time, which is essentially a month or so before a game finishes its development process. But today's video, I want to focus more on the business tactics and how the people, that's right, average gamers, created the sinister corporation known only as EA Games.
First aid. First aid for you, soldier. Too kind.
So here's the thing. EA does not give a damn whether or not you like their product so long as you buy it. And by God, have you motherfuckers been buying it. See, for EA, money is priority number one. And that priority is miles and miles ahead of priority number two, which I would say is to not make priority number one look so fucking obvious. They make a Star Wars game as barren and underwhelming as Battlefront. Why? Because they know Star Wars fans will buy it simply because it's Star Wars, and for the stunning graphics and incredible presentation the game has. They make money off the name Battlefront as well, which is done far better in the past than how it's being done today. Loot boxes, painfully slow progression, lack of content, or content that takes months to be released, plague their games. But let me ask you this. What does that really matter? EA will sell millions of copies time and time again. Despite all the negative backlash and reviews, they still put out that trash and still turn up profit. They got massive criticism for the first Battlefront for a number of things, loot boxes being one of them. So what do? They double down on the loot boxes. Why? Because people are still buying the living fuck out of them. Despite how many gamers complain about them, they still show up and many people still buy them. Battlefront 2 had loot boxes that violated the progression system itself, becoming a pay-to-win title. And guess what? People actually paid to win. Battlefield 4 had major issues. But people went out and bought Battlefield 1 and they bought Battlefield 5 immediately. Mass Effect Andromeda was a shit wreck. Yeah, not a shipwreck, a shit wreck. Yet people are still anticipating Anthem, BioWare's next game, which is being released under EA. So whose fault is it really?
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
If you keep going out and spending your money on that bullshit, then all you're going to receive is more bullshit. Loot boxes are there because people buy them, and they get away with their microtransactions because it's turning up massive profit. So if everybody hates it so much, why would they buy into it? You remember online passes? You used to have to get an online pass to play an EA game online. But you only got one pass for one copy of the game. And that doesn't exist anymore because people fucking hated it. You're already You're already paying for your online subscription. You don't want to pay extra for this particular game. So to make a long story short, online passes are gone now. But even with that being said, the bottom line is EA is making bank off of people. And so you cannot simply blame EA for doing what they're doing. People need to learn how to stop buying into the hype, into the advertisement, and into the twisted business strategies of this gaming behemoth. Well, I hope so. I mean, I definitely think they will. Sales of EA games have declined a bit. I think people are just starting to lose all trust within the company. Now, many gamers like myself, and I'm sure the person watching this, are fully aware of EA's fuckery, but there's still thousands of people out there who are blindly giving their money to this company that is, in return, making as much money off of these people as they possibly can. I know channels like Angry Joe and The Quartering have taken a strong stance on EA and their microtransactions, and I only hope that the support to stop buying these bullshit games continues to prosper under the onslaught of advertisements these companies can shell out. So in conclusion, I'd say you can't fully blame EA for the bullshit that they're doing. You know, if they could keep handing the masses, millions and millions of people, these games that are busted, broken, and the content's missing, and people are still pre-ordering it by the fucking boatloads, and they're still making money, then it's like, whose fault is it really? You know, people really need to learn how to stop buying into this shit. Like, it's like you keep hitting yourself. You know what I mean? It's like, for Christ's sake, you got to stop. EA's not gonna. They only respond to low profits. That's it. You know, if people stop buying, that's the only thing that's going to make them change. If you keep going out and buying the new shit, they're going to keep giving you the same bullshit. You got to stop. You know what I mean? So that's my video for today. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out, motherfucker.